tell, okay, the higher the beta, the more likely this term, this n will go higher and higher, right? Right? Okay, imagine when beta is 1, okay, then this n will keep increasing by using this gradient, right? Eta times this gradient. Okay? Eta, the learning rate is always positive. It may be a small value, such as 0.001, but it is always positive. Okay, you don't see a learning rate. You don't see a negative learning rate. Okay, you never see a negative learning rate. Okay, and then times the gradient. Okay, so if the gradient is non-zero, if the gradient is positive, okay, or if the gradient is positive, it means like you have you are increasing the speed. Okay, the first order derivation is positive. That means you have you gain some speed at this position, at this moment. Okay, then you multiply that with eta. Okay, plus the beta n. If beta is 1, then you keep increasing the speed. Okay, but of course here, as I said, we set beta to be 0.9. Okay, or like something close to 1. Okay, so n is still going to increase unless you have like a negative momentum. Okay, otherwise n is going to be very easy to get to be increased. Okay, so theta is going to be theta minus n. Okay, so by doing so, we somehow is able to simulate that momentum and the friction phenomenon in physics here. Okay, so and one more observation is that if you consider this gradient to be constant, okay, and you can see that, okay, the terminal velocity. What is terminal velocity? Terminal velocity is like in physics. Okay, for example, if you are at the top of 101, okay, you try to drop a ball, okay, from the rooftop of 101. What happened? The ball will keep increasing, right? The speed of the ball will keep increasing, right? But it will not going to increase forever. It's going to increase to a point that it reached like the optimal speed. At that speed, okay, the downward force which is provided by the G, right? It's going to be the same as the upward force. This upward force is created by mortality, by friction, right? Okay, so at that time, the system is balanced, right? It's balanced, okay? And the ball is moving at a constant speed, okay? That speed is the terminal speed that we are talking about here. So if this gradient is a constant, okay, meaning we keep having the positive like a gradient, okay, we keep increasing the speed. Eventually, it's going to reach the maximum speed, okay? It's not going to increase forever. It's going to increase to a point, okay, to like if for example, if the beta to be like a learning rate multiplied by 1 over 1 minus beta. So in other words, if beta is 0.9, the terminal velocity is equal to 10 times of the gradient times the learning rate. Okay, so originally, okay, in the gradient descent, the moving each time it just move the eta times the gradient this much. But now it's moving the 10 times eta times gradient. Or I should say that 1 over 1 minus beta times eta times gradient. beta is 0.9, it's going to be 10 times faster, move 10 times faster than the regular gradient descent optimizer. Okay, so it is so it tells you like how fast the momentum optimizer can move, okay, compared with the gradient descent. Of course, like I'm not saying like the momentum optimizer is going to always move 10 times faster. It's going to, you know, if your gradient is positive, then it's going to keep increasing. Okay, and to a point that is 10 times faster. Okay, but you know, the gradient can go up or down, right? It can go positive or negative. So the momentum optimizer is going to be, most of the time it's going to be faster than the gradient descent optimizer, but it's going to be in between like 1 to 10 times faster. Okay, in this range. Okay, so this allows the momentum optimization to escape from plateaus, okay, much faster than the gradient descent. Okay, because sometimes it takes like you know, if you remember, like we draw some shape, like it takes sometimes you need to move like past a long plateau in order to reach like the value, right, to the optimal location, right? So if you use the gradient descent, because the plateau is kind of like a long, and the gradient, yeah, there's gradient, but gradient is very small in the plateau area. So what happens that it takes a long time for the gradient descent optimizer to move past the plateau. But for momentum optimization, it's going to move much faster in that plateau area. Okay, so you can escape from plateau much faster. Okay, so so gradient descent goes down the steep slope quite fast, but then it takes a very long time, okay, to go down the valley. Okay, in contrast, momentum optimization will roll down the bottom of the valley faster and faster until it reaches the bottom. Okay, so in deep neural networks that don't use batch normalization, okay, the upper layers will often end up having input with very different scales. Okay, so using momentum optimization helps a lot. What happens? It's like this is we are talking about like this elongated ball. Okay, it's like I don't have that. You know, it's like you know, the ball, regular ball is round shape, right? Elongated ball is like it's longer in one direction. Okay, so it's kind of like this. Drawing is not very well, but you get the idea, okay? So this ball is kind of like, well, this part is still bottom. This is, the center is still bottom. But you can see, because it's like, it's kind of like the bottom of the boat, 船的下面. Okay, so you can see from this direction, it goes, you know, the slope is much steeper. But if you look at this direction, the slope is you know, a little bit not as steep as this part, right? So if you use a gradient descent, what happens? Like this one, okay? What happens then? It's going to, go down faster in this direction, because this direction is going down faster. Okay, so this blue line is indicate how gradient descent moves. Okay, it's going to move faster on this direction and then move slowly on this direction, because this direction is it's going down as well, but it's going down slowly. Okay, so it's kind of the moving pattern is like this. So but in a momentum organization, so it moves. It's kind of like you try to provide a much faster speed. So it's not going to move, with such a long curve. It's going to move kind of like here. You still see the curve. You still see the curve, but that curve is not as as twisted as what the gradient descent is going to cause, because it has a faster speed. Okay? So that's what I'm talking about here. Okay? So because this type of elongated ball shape is caused by the case when different dimension having different scales. Okay. So the input have very different scales. The cost function will look like an elongated ball. Okay. So in that case, gradient descent is going to be, so it's like if we draw, look from the top to the bottom, as I've drawn, I've shown you, it's going to be like this. This is GD. But for the momentum, it's going to be like this. Okay, this is momentum. Okay, so this one is longer than this one, right? In terms of the path. This path is longer than this one, right? Right? Okay, if I draw it a little bit more dramatically, it's probably easier to tell. This one is much longer than this one, right? Right? Okay, so the momentum optimization also has this advantage over the gradient descent. Okay. And this type of situation happens very often. Okay, the upper layer will often end up having inputs with very different scales. Okay, so using momentum optimization helps a lot. Okay, it can also help pass the local optimum. Okay, but there's also a drawback. Okay, due to the momentum. Okay. The optimizer may overshoot a bit, then come back, overshoot again. So it's going to be like this. Okay, it's going to oscillate like this many times before stabilizing and leaving. Okay, so this is one of the reasons why it is good to have a bit of friction in the system. It gets rid of these escalations and does speed up the conversions. So we need a friction. Okay, we need a friction, especially to get rid of the oscillation. Okay, obvious. Okay, so this is how we implement momentum optimizer in the TensorFlow. Okay, it's quite straightforward. Just use the momentum optimizer instead of gradient descent optimizer. Okay, and we have learning rate just like previously, and we have one more hyperparameter. Momentum equals 0.9. This momentum is the beta value in this formula. Okay. So of course, one drawback is that of the momentum optimization is that we have one more hyperparameter Q. But this default value 0.9 usually works very well in practice. Almost always goes faster than the gradient descent optimizer. Okay, so don't worry about that. You don't need to worry about that. Of course, you can still tune it, but well, you don't have to. So the next optimizer is called like natural accelerated gradient. Okay, so well, this is a variation. It's a variant of momentum optimization. Okay, it's proposed by Yuri Nesterov. Okay, this momentum optimizer, okay, is almost always faster than the momentum optimization.